Hello, children. Today we're going to be learning how to make a fat saw sound in Massive by Native Instruments. What a fat saw is as opposed to a saw. The default sound in Massive is it's a bunch of saws, detuned, so they're slightly off pitch. And all these added up sound really cool. I don't know why I got this one turned on right now. So, start with your saw, and then you add that one. But you change the pitch very slightly. So you get that chorus effect. And you add another one. So it's even more detuned. Make sure these are all to the right. And so there you go. It's 3 saws detuned. Nothing fucking special. But if you up it to like 20 plus here, 20 minus here, it gets even wider. Experiment with how far you can push that. But that's really too simple, not taking advantage of Massive's capabilities at all. If you want to get a really fucking fat saw sound, you have to go to the voicing panel, which I'm already on, and turn up the unison, which is the number of saws in this fat abomination, and make the pitch cut off a little further, which is how detuned they are. There you go, detuned saw sound. Pretty simple. But you can stretch it a little further. And you get that disgusting thing. Nobody wants to hear that, so keep it to a minimum. Well, not to a minimum, but, make it fat without being shitty. And some people like to muddy it up with like white noise and bullshit like that. Don't bother, it's a waste. It makes it sound worse. So, another thing I like to do is add another oscillator, a saw wave, an octave down, which is 12 semitones. Make it bassier. I'm going to turn it down a little so it's not clipping. So there you have a fat saw. And you can add effects to this. I like to do a dimension expander, make it a little bigger, and a synced delay sort of effect. So there's an echo to it. It's pretty cool. And on the EQ, you can turn up the high shelf a little bit. Give it a little more high end. You don't want to turn it up too much. It sounds really nasty. It just doesn't sound clear at all. There it is, your basic fat saw. Hear it in all kinds of music. So yeah, play around with it, experiment, because this is really fucking basic, and there's a lot more you can do to make it sound better, but that's really not my job. You can figure that shit out on your own. So you'll hear more from me later. So long.